Hey, welcome to Slay the Spire. Today playing the daily challenge for September 19th, 2025. The character at the Defect and the modifiers as specialized start with 5 copies of a single card. Certain feature the map contains only one path, and binary card rewards contain only 2 cards. Really tough combination here, depends on what the specialized cards will give me. I see Grimgoth here with 1003, so barely past the 1000 threshold. That might be tough, that might be very tough. 5 copies of Recursion, that's actually pretty bad. It might be difficult. Let me see if I can have a chance to remove at least one of the recursions. If so, I might decide to go for Highlander rather than collector bonuses. Alright, this will be tough, especially if the only one elite that I have, at least it's late. If that one is the Gremlin Knob, that's going to be really tough. Alright, let's do Strike and then 2 recursions. I guess I shouldn't complain. It does deal 8 damage. Or 11, I guess, counting that the fact that it doesn't evoke the Dark Orb. The Lightning Orb, I mean. This would be another 8 plus 9 would be 17, not quite enough. Let's full defend here. Oh, and then who was my final boss? Guardian. Okay, so I do... Actually, if I get a lot of Frost Orbs, the recursions are not going to be that bad. Alright, no troubles at the beginning here. The loop rebound. Alright, I don't think I'll take the rebound. Let's take the loop. Okay. Yeah, I got the spike on Acid Slime. I think I will do dual cast. Really hope it hits this guy. Did not hit that guy at all. I think I'll do zap and defend, because without the zap, the recursions are completely useless. This way, I'd still lose 7 HP. And here I can do recursion 1. You know what? Let's just do 2 strikes. That way, this guy is guaranteed to not deal any damage, and then I can kill with a strike here. Okay. Got a weakness potion, recycle, or recursion. I definitely have enough recursions, so let's take the recycle. Alright. Not a huge fan of that, actually. And here, I got Serpent Head. Whenever you enter a question mark room, gain 50 gold. Really nice to have. Especially this early on, too, right? Well, I guess with certain future, I'm only... Yeah, I'm guaranteed 9 question mark rooms total, and I already had 1. So this will just translate into 400 gold, which is still pretty good, yeah. Alright, let's do recursion, loop, and defend. Okay, the loop does deal 3 extra damage a return. If only I had some Frost Orbs, that would make things much more interesting. Actually, the loop, no, it's not quite enough next turn, but a strike would be beautiful. Alright, Streamline Beam Cell. Oof. I think I need more energy, although Beam Cell requires me to have attacks, which I don't have. Let's take the Streamline. Decent attack card. Alright, I can't afford any of the relics. No Frost Orb in sight. That's a bummer. Do I want a Storm? I don't know. If I was going to go for collectibles, just another Streamline would be good, but actually I could remove... Should I remove a card? I think I'm going to commit to Highlander. Is that right? I think so, yeah. Let's remove one of the recursions. And that does mean... It does mean I can't afford the Storm, but I could afford the Charge Battery. Let's take that. I could have also considered buying a potion, huh? Still have some time before the first lead, so... Should I upgrade the loop, the Streamline, or the recursion? I think... Or the recycle, even. I think let's upgrade the Streamline. Currently, it's my only decent attack damage card. Okay. Then here I got the Jawworm and the Louse. I can get rid of the Louse with the Streamline. That's good. And let's do recursion here. Okay, we'll take 11 damage. Hopefully that's fine. Still love to get a Frost Orb if only I could get that. Okay. And then I just need 15 damage here, which I can do with the recursion. Oh no, I don't have enough. Yeah, fine. Let's do this. I should have considered defending here, actually. Yeah, because I was almost... Yeah, I was guaranteed to kill next turn. That might have been a mistake. Alright, fine. Okay, Streamline. I already have one. Could have been my third. I don't really want Claw, but let's take it, I guess. Okay. And then here... I don't think I'll upgrade the Loop. Should I upgrade the Zap? Let's upgrade the Zap to make it easier to play. Obviously, this is going for a Lightning Orb deck. That Warpaint, I'll pick up 2 random skills set to defend, and one of the recursions upgrade, which is good, because that's the one I'll keep. Let's do Claw, 2 recursions, and then a strike. Really need a Frost Orb very quickly here. A little recursion, strike, and then the Lightning Orb is enough, right? Beautiful. Alright, got an Ancient Potion, Static Discharge, Melter. I don't think I'll take the Static Discharge, let's take the Melter. Not a bad attack card, and luckily I did not get the Gremlin Knob, but I got the Sentries, which does not make my life much easier. Let's do Charge Battery, Loop, and Defend. Okay, I definitely can't defend against 18. I was going to say I don't know if I can, but no, I definitely can't. Unless somehow magically all of the recursions will hit one of them. No, well, they did hit one of them, but they hit the wrong one. Alright. Okay, I'm actually a little worried about losing a lot of HP. I'm down to 21. Streamline is enough to get rid of this guy. That's pretty good. Let's also do a Melter. Okay. That preserves some HP I have. And then here... Yeah, didn't get anything amazing. Let's do Recursion. Even... Actually, yeah, if I should have triple strike this guy. That would have been a more likely chance of me being able to protect that one. Let's do strike, recursion, charge battery for extra energy. And then I will just need... Actually, with the loop, I have enough to kill with thanks to the orbs. Alright, down to 3 HP. We got Symbiotic Virus. Okay, that makes the recursions much better at the Starvage Combat, Channel 1 Dark, and Chill. Beautiful. Okay, very happy with that. Ooh, I only have... yeah, not a lot of HP, huh? Let's do Chill. That's 4 plus 7 is 11. I'm just barely alive. Let's do Charge Battery, Recursion, and a Strike. Okay, here I might need a loop, actually. I could have also considered throwing the Weakness Potion. Let's see. So I think I'll do Dual Cast. Then Zap, Loop, and Defend. Okay. Alright, Backlander's attacking every turn. That's really frustrating. I don't think I have enough here, do I? I have Recursion, that's 7, 9. With the Defend, that is enough. So if I do Melter, Defend, and then Claw, that is enough, and now I just need a Dual Cast. 19. Or I can do Recursion and then Streamline. That was a close one. Phew, that was very close. We got a Dex Potion, Auto Shields, Claw. I already have the Claw. Let's take the Auto Shields. And then here I have to be really careful. Unfortunately, I am being attacked, then there's nothing I can do, right? The best... Actually, even the Dex Potion would help me. If I throw the Weakness Potion, does that do anything? I can do Zap, Claw, Chill, Streamline, and Melter. Okay, probably didn't need that Weak Potion. That might have been a bit of a waste. There's a Recursion. Actually, let's do Auto Shields. Recursion for sure. So I need 17. Yeah, luckily I have enough. Okay. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have wasted that Weakness Push. I might have come handy in the boss fight. Let's do Recursion, Charge Battery. Oh, I thought it would kill this one. Let's do Charge Battery in the Strike. Okay. And then here I'll do... am I having trouble to defend here? I think I might. No, Dual Cast. Dual Cast allows me to be fully defended, right? I was trying to figure out a way. Maybe there is something I can do to get overkill, but no, let's just finish this, and the Lightning Orb will be enough for that. Okay, I definitely desperately need to rest. Charge Battery, Rebound. Let's take the Rebound here and hope this does not make me lose HP. It could, but I have to unfortunately reject this and rest here. Alright, well, at least I have a Dex Potion. That might do something. And again, not having the Weakness Potion is very frustrating. Let's do Recursion. No, let's do... Well, it doesn't matter. Let's do Zap, Recursion, Strike. Okay. Alright, can I deal 19 damage here? There's Streamline. Yeah, Streamline is enough, right? I can actually do Recursion, Claw, and then the Streamline. Okay. Alright, would love to get that Chill. Didn't get it. With the Dex Potion, the Charge Battery is enough. Okay, that was close. But here I have 16. I needed the Auto Shields, and I beautifully got it, too. Unfortunately, that's still not going to be enough, right? Yeah, it's not enough. That's fine. Actually, wait, no, I have a Defend. What am I thinking about? Let's do Defend, Dual Cast, Recursion, and then Chill. Okay. Alright. Recursion is a lot. Yeah, I think that will be enough, right? Let's do Recursion, then Loop, then Claw, and then a Strike. I mean, it's very unlikely, but there's a small chance I might be able to perfect here, right? Especially if I keep drawing these great cards. Let's do Charge Battery, Recursion 1, Recursion 2. Get the Dark Orb up front, and then, yeah, I can do a Melter here. Okay. And then if I get the Auto Shield next turn... I didn't. That would have been nice. That would have been great. Actually, if I got a Dual Cast, which is showing up, that would have been enough too, right? What a bummer. What a bummer. Well, might as well do Recursion here. Should I do Streamline as well? It doesn't matter. Let's still do it. Alright, it got close. There was a small chance of drawing the Dual Cast. That would have been enough. Unfortunately, I didn't get it. Yeah, missed it by a turn. Alright, fine. Didn't perfect this one with one turn. Seek Echo Form. I'm a little worried this deck has no chance whatsoever in Act 2. So I think I should take one of these. Which one should I take, though? Echo Form is expensive. Seek is free, but... I guess I could Seek. Actually, if I had a Seek, I could Seek the Dual Cast. Let's take the Seek. It's a great card. Curse Key or Calling Bell? So Curse Key guarantees 2 curses. Calling Bell only guarantees 1. I don't think I can go for curses here, especially if I'm going for Hand Letter. I think I'll take the Calling Bell. I can pick up a unique curse and 3 relics. We got Curse of the Bell as well as Bronze Scale. Search come with 3 thorns. Letter opener every time. Play 3 skills in a single turn. Deal 5 damage to all enemies. And Duvidal for each curse index. Search come with 1 strength. Do it all, it's pretty good, especially if I get more curses. I'll find out at the end if curse key would have been better if I could have gone for curses. Alright, 10 incoming. Let's do Recursion 1, Recursion 2, Defend, and Strike. Also having the extra energy. Oh, never mind. I don't have extra energy. For some reason I thought I had extra energy. Let's do Streamline, Recursion, and Wait. Okay, and then a dual cast would be enough. Or another Recursion, I guess. Yep, there's a dual cast. Let's play it. Beautiful. Alright, we got a Snecko Potion, a Recursion Loop. Already have plenty of Recursions, and I already have a Loop. And I guess I'm still desperately trying to get Highlander. Here I did not get a curse, but I got a Regal Pillow, one of you resting an additional 15 HP. Okay. And here I got the Spirit Guardian, hoping for a Melter soon. Let's do Charge Battery, Claw, Chill, and Strike. Okay. Could have played the Defend to trigger the letter opener. Here let's do Streamline, Dual Cast, and a Strike. Actually, a few Recursions would work too. Yeah, I can actually, so there's a Melter and there's a Recursion. Beautiful. Alright, Chill number 2, Recursion number 4. Nope, I'll skip this. Number 3, actually, not number 4. Ooh, yeah, definitely have to take membership card here. 50% discount on all products. Let's also remove my 4th Recursion. Okay. Cool Edit is pretty good. Let's take that. I am tempted to do Hello World, but the Entropic Brew is also very tempting. Let me get rid of the Ancient Potion to take the Entropic Brew. I'll also grab a Bullseye. Hello, wait, this was a question mark room, right? No, this was a regular shop, right? Barrage, I do have a little bit of strength. Let's take it. Let's also grab the Hello World, and I don't think I need Fusion or anything else here. Panache, yeah, I don't think I play that many cards. Okay. That was not a bad shop. Special Relic, yeah, let's take the Special Relic, Mutating Strength. Start going with 3 strength at the end of the first turn, lose 3 strength again. Okay. And here I got the Gremlin Leader, who is not attacking me. That's good. I can get rid of this guy with the Melter. And do Strike 1, Strike 2, and Claw. Okay, not a bad start. Hopefully this guy doesn't attack me. Yep, it did not. Anything I need to seek here? Streamline is not a bad thing to seek. And I can rebound it too. Yeah, let's seek the Streamline, rebound that Streamline, and then do Zap. Okay. Hoping I won't get attacked again next turn. Yes, got lucky there. Beautiful. And I have a Dark Orb I can evoke. Let's do Barrage. It's only 15 damage, though. Let me do Recursion first, see what that hits. Okay, beautiful. Now Barrage gets rid of this guy. I can do Streamline to get a review and then Recursion for the backliner. Beautiful. Not being attacked here. Yeah, let's just do, I guess, Chill, Hello World, Loop. Okay. And yeah, I keep getting lucky. I'm just not being attacked. That's awesome. I can dual cast the Dark Orb. Is there a way around it? Let's do... I might have to waste it. Let me see what the Compile Driver gives me. Okay, yeah, no. So I think I have to do Recursion and then dual cast. And unfortunately, somewhat wasted on the minions, but that's fine. Still have to deal 57 damage, right? Still not being attacked, yeah. Can't complain about that. Let's do Bullseye. I guess I can rebound the rebound. All right. And, yeah, wow. This is the 7th turn I'm not being attacked. I might even consider just targeting this guy, because I feel like next turn I should be able to kill. Let's do 2 charge batteries and then the rebound. And I just need to deal 14 damage. That seems very doable. Especially, I have a Psycho Potion in case I need to. Yeah, I can just do Compile Driver and Melter. Beautiful. Just got really lucky with, what, 6 or 7 turns of not being attacked. That's awesome. Alright, perfect. This one I got Dark Imperio. When we obtain a Recursion makes you by 6, as well as a Fire Potion, which I'll skip, and a Sweeping Beam for some AoE damage and card draw. Okay, here I probably should upgrade the Seek or Cool. No, let's upgrade the Chill. Yeah, having some Frost Drops at the beginning is very helpful. Okay. Alright, here I got the Snecko. I might just use the Snecko Potion because I'll be confused anyway. Let's do... I don't want to lose the Dark Orb, so let's not play the Zap yet. I should have played the Strike, though. That was silly. Alright, 8 incoming. There's a Seek that's a little expensive. I think I'll do Recursion. And then can I seek a 1-cost card? Another Recursion. It would give me some block. Yeah, let's do a Recursion here. Okay. And then 12 incoming. I can do Sweeping Beam. Yeah, I will take some damage here. Let's do Streamline. Should I do... Let me drink the Snecko Potion here. It did make the Streamline cheaper. Let's do Recursion, then Dual Cast, which does mean I can't play the Streamline, but it did allow me to deal a lot of damage. Okay. Right, 22 incoming. Let's do Bullseye, Strike, Barrage. Okay, I'm taking a bit of damage here, but I should be able to deal 5 damage, right? Beautiful. Alright, boot sequence, skim, both are tempting. Boot sequence might help me with block on turn 1, although I did have an upgraded chill already. We had a happy flower every 3 turns, get extra energy, very nice. Yuck, I'm a little low on energy, although this could have given me a second curse, right, theoretically. Alright, here, I guess in the back of my mind, I'm like, maybe I can try to go for Pauper. Let's upgrade the Cool-Headed first. Okay. Alright, and then here I got the Angry Avocado, as people call it. 16, let's do boot sequence, chill, recursion. Right, recursion was fine, okay. I'm vulnerable next turn, have to be a little careful with that. 18 incoming. I do have auto shields, which is great. I can do Melter, and it doesn't matter. Let's do defend here. Could have done. Actually, I should have done a recursion to get the Dark Orb up front. Alright, 10 incoming. Let's do Cool-Headed, Barrage. Okay. Then Zap and Strike. And a defend to deal 5 more damage. Beautiful. And then I just need a dual cast, right? Beautiful. Okay. That Dark Orb, that Symbiotic Virus makes a big difference. We got an Energy Potion, Defragment, Chill, Defragment. I already have the Chill, and Defragment can be really good. That might be the next thing to upgrade. Okay, so I will lose the Dark Orb, but let's do the Chill. That way I can also do the Barrage. I probably should have considered playing the Bullseye first. That would have dealt slightly more damage. Here, let's do a Defragment, Recursion, Zap, Sweeping Beam. And then a Strike. Okay. Alright, 18 incoming here. Anything I need to seek? Recursion again? No. I don't know. Streamline? Streamline might not be a bad idea. Let's seek the Streamline, get rid of the backliner. Then fully defend with the Church. Actually, I could do dual cast. Let's do Claw and dual cast. Okay. Another 12. Let's do Cool-Headed, Recursion, another Recursion, and that is 12. Beautiful, so I can do a loop here. Okay. Yeah, this deck is surprisingly strong. I would not expect it to be as strong as it ended up being. I guess we'll see if it can perfect things. I already have the auto shield, and Meteor Strike is going to be impossible to play, so I'm not going to take that. Again, still in the back of my mind, I'm thinking of getting Pauper. Here I'm okay losing the Hello World. It's fine, but it's not that amazing, and I'd like to keep the other stuff here. So I get rid of Hello World to get Question Card, Future Card Rewards, and one additional card to choose from. That makes it a little more tolerable with Binary. Alright, here let's do Chill, Claw, Charge Battery, and Defend to deal 5 damage to everyone. Okay. And then would love a Recursion, did not get it. Let's do Defragment, Bullseye, Defend, and then recycle the Curse. Okay. Right, not being attacked by the backline, that's good. Let's do Streamline, Strike, then Recursion, and then another Strike. Okay. Oh, we still have the Dark Orb ready. 16. I think I'm going to rebound the dual cast, then do Loop. And could have considered doing Defend, that would have saved me 1 HP. But this way I also have the... Oh, too bad I can't... Wait. Do I have a Recursion here? I do. So if I do Recursion, then dual cast, that is enough, right? Beautiful. Okay, got a Liquid Bronze Push, which I'll skip. Turbo Cool-Headed, Overclock. Overclock is nice. Turbo might be better. I think at this point, I definitely need more energy. And let's upgrade the Defragment here. Okay. Right, I also have some good potions. Hopefully that'll be enough for the champ. Alright, not being attacked on turn 1, that's good. Let's rebound the Church Battery, do Chill, Claw. I'll wait. I think I should save the potions for a turn where I can't defend. Like this one, although I do have the Seek here. Auto Shields is pretty good. Defragment. Ooh, wait, so hang on. I'm not frail, so that's 7 plus 3. 4. With the Defragment, it's 11. No, I don't think I can defend here, right? Let's grab the Auto Shields. I should have considered doing the Skill Potion here, but yeah, Auto Shield, Church Battery, that's useful. Let's also do Loop and Melter. Okay. 14. I'm kind of tempted to try to kill with the Dark Orb. Now let's do Cool-Headed. Okay, Recursion's actually not that bad. Let's do Recursion. Then dual cast, that'll be 12. Not quite enough, but I do have to defend there. Then let's do a defend and then a barrage. I should have done the barrage before the dual cast, of course. Alright, so here... yeah, let's get the Dark Orb up front. With the loop, it should grow fairly quickly. And again, I still have good potions. Fortunately, I'm being attacked for quite a bit here. Again, I got the Recursion. Let's see what the skill potion gives me. Glacier. That's really good. Really, really good. Yeah, so let's drink the energy potion. Then do Bullseye, Defragment, Recursion. It's a lot of damage, alright. Then do Glacier, get that Dark Orb up front again, and that's 24. 27, that's exactly enough, right? 8, 20, no, wait, how did I miscalculate that? No, that's not enough, so wait. Yeah, that's 23, okay. Hang on, let me drink this. I got the duplication potion too late. That's a bummer. If I had that duplication potion a little sooner, I think there is definitely a way for me to perfect this one. Dual cast is only 100. Actually, no, with the lock-on it will be more. Fine, let's risk it. Okay, that was actually quite a bit. Then let's do 2 strikes, and no reason to play anything else. Okay. Okay, so I need to desperately deal as much damage as I can. Let's do Sweeping Beam. I don't think I need Recursion Barrage. Strike 1, strike 2. Okay. I do have a duplication potion still. Alright, lots of incoming. Let's do... Can I defend here? I might be able to. Let's do Cool-Headed. I should have done considered... Wait, did I? Oh, right, I had block from the loop, so auto shields became useless there. Can I defend against 54? I have 1642. If I duplicate the Recursion, so now I have 18 plus 12, 30. I need 50 plus... Yeah, I have 56. Okay, that should be fine. I think I'll do Bullseye because I think I need to kill next turn, otherwise I'm dead. Alright. So 9 incoming Streamline. Alright, barely survived this one. I might have been able to perfect if I used the duplication potion sooner, but that would have been very difficult. Okay, so I still have to remove 2 Recursions, so I don't think I can also remove another Seek. In which case, let's just take the Rainbow. Creative AI might be interesting. No, let's take the Rainbow. That will give me another Dark Orb. I still have to get Overkill too, right? Inserter is not horrible, but I think I'll take the Black... Actually, Black Star's not that great either. I could take Astrolabe and pick up Transform 3 cards and upgrade them. That would allow me to get rid of 2 of the Recursions and hope I don't get a duplicate. And honestly, the third card to get rid of, I kind of feel like it should be the... Wait, there was a useless card here. The Claw. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it. Yeah, let's get rid of the Claw here. Okay, I got, unfortunately, I replaced 2 duplicates with 2 duplicates. I got Auto Shields and Turbo, which I already have. But they're upgraded. I don't have the Skim. And, yeah, I still have to remove 2 cards, but hopefully it'll be doable. I know I have a shop here, so I just need 1 random card removal opportunity, and then I'll be able to get Highliner. Alright, so here, let's do Auto Shields, Chill, Strike, and, I guess I'll do Boot Sequence. Okay. Am I taking damage here? Ooh, yeah, I am taking 1 damage. Should be fine, hopefully. Alright, here let's do Melter, Recursion, and Double Defend. Okay. Letter Opener's also doing a good amount of damage here. And then, yeah, I think I can do Rainbow. Actually, there's a chance that I might not hit the Exploder with the Rainbow, so instead, let's do Loop, Strike, and Rebound. Okay. Alright, since this guy's only attacking me for 7, I do wonder if I should try to get Overkill with the Rainbow. Let's do the Fragment. Nah. I think I'll just deal damage with the Streamline. Yep. Got a Fear in the Bottle, which I probably don't need. Streamline, Cold Snap, Ball Lightning. Definitely a Cold Snap. Let me get rid of the Smoke Bomb to take the Fear in the Bottle. Okay. I think between Smoke Bomb and Fear in the Bottle is better. Alright, here let's do... let's do Dual Cast... Recursion, Chill. Okay. Then Boot Sequence and Streamline would get rid of this guy, which I don't necessarily want. I do want to deal damage somewhat equally if I can. Okay. And then, I could get Overkill with Essence of Darkness, right? Here, let's do Melter, Sweeping Beam. Will take a lot of damage. I can either get rid of this guy or do Auto Shields. Let's do Auto Shields, because then this guy will die in my Thorns. Okay. I'm only taking 3 damage here. And then can I target these guys? Seek will get me nothing super useful. I do have a Barrage. Let's do Cold Snap, Cool-Headed. Seek. I do have energy to play higher cost card, I guess. Let's do the Skim, Turbo, and Skim. Okay. And then Barrage. 2 strikes. Unfortunately, this guy's gonna come back to life, right? Yeah, even the Turbo and Skim did not... No, wait, no. None of them are coming back to life. So, unfortunately, I still... Wait, can I play 3 skills? I think I can, right? No, I can't. No, I do. Yeah. 3 skills and then Rebound. Beautiful. Alright, that was not too bad. Loop Discharge Turbo. I already have... Actually, I have 2 turbos, so I don't want to take any of those. Spire Growth. I might drink the Ancient Potion here. Although, wait, will it trigger? I think it'll make me save the Strength rather than taking the debuff. In which case, let's not do it. Let's do Chill, Streamline... Oh, I can't do Rainbow. That's fine. Okay. 16. Let's do zap, loop, auto shield, sweeping beam, and bullseye. Definitely taking a bit of a beating here. Okay. I think I'll bring back... I have a zero-cost recursion, right? Let's play that. Then do skim. 2 turbos. I mean, why not? Let's do dual cast, get rid of the Curse of the Bell, and then do this turbo to do defend and strike. Okay. Still taking a lot of damage. Yeah, if only I was able to play that Ancient Potion on time. Let's do the Fragment, Cool-Headed, Cold Snap. Okay. At least now, once I can evoke the Dark Orb, will be enough. And I still can't. Let's do Barrage, Strike, and Rebound. Wow. Okay. That was a tough fight. Lost a lot of HP. Already have these two. Let's take the Compel Driver. Not too bad. And alright, here I need the Melter for the Seer Guardian. I do start with Auto Shields, which is great. Let's do Chill. Instead of Barrage, I kind of want to do the Rainbow to be able to get a Dark Orb again. Okay. Actually, I can try to get Overkill against the Repulsor. If I get rid of the Lightning Orb, which I think I should be able to do, right? Let's do Auto Shield, Rebound, the Defend. Okay. Alright, I have to be careful not to deal too much damage with the Lightning Orb to the Repulsor. Alright, here let's do Sweeping Beam, the Fragment, and Defend. Ugh, okay, taking 10 more damage here. Alright, there's a Recursion. Wait, no, I think I'll do... Dual Cast might hit this guy, right? I have to risk it. Let's do Dual Cast. Yeah, it hit this guy. Alright, fine. Then do Bullseye. I can do Recursion to get the Dark Orb up front. Oh, okay, good thing I was defended. I didn't notice I was being attacked here. And then here, can I get... I don't have a Dual Cast. Do I still have Recursion? No, but I do have Cool-Headed. Okay. Then Cold Snap and a Compel Driver. Alright, I'm a little low on HP. Good thing I have that Fear in the Bottle. I will actually save it. Cold Snap, Rebound, Rainbow. I already have all 3. Let me get rid of the Ancient Potion for the Dex Potion here. Okay. Alright, I do have a rest side. I might have to rest there. See, the problem is if I take the gold, I won't be able to remove... I only have a shop here. 2 more question mark rooms. Yeah, no, I'm not going to take the normalities. They're also going to get really annoying. Instead, upgrading all cards normally healing is a problem. Let's fight a boss relic here on Act 1. Hexaghost. That's actually not too bad, especially because I don't have a lot of HP. Hopefully I'll be able to defend against 12. Yeah, I can do Cold Snap, Charge Battery. Let's do Zap. Defend, avoid taking any damage here. I think that's fine. Rush would have been great, though. The Thorns are really nice, too. Alright, 6 incoming. I can do a Defend, I don't think. Well, I can do an Auto Shields, too. Let's do Bullseye and then Rainbow. Okay. Alright, another 10. Let's do Defragment, Seek. Yeah, let's seek the Auto Shields. Okay. And then I'll do Sweeping Beam, see what that gives me. And should I do Dual Cast? Yeah, the Bullseye is still active. Okay. Alright, another 6. Let's Rebound the Cool-Headed. Okay. Then do... No, actually, let's do Loop, because that way the Dark Orb will grow even faster. Next turn, I can get it up to the front. Alright. Actually, I can do Cool-Headed and then Recursion. Let's Rebound the Recursion. Beautiful. And I can do a Strike, and I just need to evoke the Dark Orb, which shouldn't be too difficult. I have 14 incoming here, but I can do... let's do Zap, Compile Driver, Sweeping Beam. I was hoping to evoke... Actually, if I do Recursion, then the Dual Cast is enough. Beautiful. Alright, we got Unseen Tome. Whenever I have no cards in hand during turn, draw a card. Would be better if I had more energy. A Liquid Memories Potion, which might be better than the Dex Potion. Streamlight Sunder, Skim. Already have these 2. Sunder's a little expensive, but let's take it. That's also my 35th cards. And then here, let's rest to heal back a little bit before this Elite. Yeah, Giant Head might be a challenge. I think I have to rely on the Dark Orb. I don't think I really have a choice, so I think it's important. Let's start with Compile Driver, but I think Loop is important and Defragment is important. Let's also do a Chill here. Okay, so I think I have to get the Dark Orb up front to use the Loop. Alright, unable to at the moment. Let's do the Charge Battery for extra energy. Lots of extra energy with the Happy Flower too, right? And this turn I'm guaranteed to be attacked. 13. See, Rainbow will make me lose the Dark Orb. Or, not lose it, but replace it with something else. I cannot defend here, right? I only have 12. Can I bring back something? I mean, I can bring back a Charge Battery. Let's risk it. Okay. Let's do Charge Battery. That's 11. Then defend. I don't think I'll do the Rainbow. Let's do Bullseye and Sunder. Okay. Right, not being attacked here. Let's do Skim. Okay, I think I'll do Cold Snap. Alright, so that way the Dark Orb is up front, but now next turn I will need some block, so what would I want to rebound? I think I'm going to seek the Auto Shield to rebound that. Okay. And then wait, I don't think there's a reason to play anything else. Okay. Yeah, 30 incoming. I don't think there's much I can do. I think I might have to do the dual wield here. Dual cast, I mean. Let's do Auto Shields. Let's do Barrage. Let's do dual cast. So, yeah, unfortunately, there's nothing I can do to be fully defended here, so I'm losing HP. I was able to deal a lot of damage, but is that going to be enough? 35. I do have... Oh, right, Auto Shields is useless. I forgot that I had the loop. I can at least do Charge Battery, Skim, then Turbo, Streamline, and Barrage, and only take a little bit of damage here. Another 40. This is where it gets a little more difficult. Let's do Zap. I think I have to drink... I guess I have to drink the Essence of Darkness to avoid taking too much damage. Okay. 45. Yeah, I think... I mean, I have to use my Fear in the Bottle, right? I don't think there's anything else I can do. Let me rebound the Bullseye, actually. And then do Melter. So losing my Fear in the Bottle here as well. Okay. And then here, Dual Cast is a good amount of damage. Wow. Had to use all my potions just to survive. We got Kunai every time I played 3 attacks in a single turn, get 1 Dexterity, a Swift Potion, and Scrape. So I only have the Zap and the Chill is already innate, right? Turbo. Actually, I do have a few turbos. Fine. Let's take the Scrape. I think that would fit this deck pretty well then. Alright. I might have to rest here again. Let's do that. Alright. And then here could have had my third curse. We got Strawberry. I can pick up Race Reaction by 7. That's actually really nice. It heals me too a little bit. And then I can't do any of these. I can't take another Madness. Another Wraith would make my opening hand a little worse, but I do have enough block. Let's take it. Okay, so together with the... Actually, I would have had 4 curses if I took the curse key, right? So I still would not have been able to get curses, I think. Let's do Sweeping Beam here. Then Chill, Strike, and Barrage. Okay, at least that gives me a little bit of dex, so that's nice. 5 incoming, that's a small attack, that's nice. Should I rebound the dual cast? No, I think let's do Skim. The Fragment is great. And then, what should I seek here? Let me seek a Frost Orb, like Cold Snap. Okay. So now, actually, I could have considered seeking the Loop to make the Dark Orb be stronger. Okay. Yep, there's the Loop, good. I will do Scrape. Yeah, fine, I think I can do Recursion, Zap, and 2 strikes. Okay. Like to get the Dark Orb again up front. Lots of incoming here. Let's do Cool-Headed. No, Compile Driver first. Then Cool-Headed. Okay, that's actually a lot of incoming. I will do Charge Battery. It's a shame I can't do the Bullseye, but I think this is more important. I will take a little bit of damage here. Alright, and then Recycle. I could evoke the Dark Orb. No, I think it's fine to wait. Let's recycle the Wraith and then do a Strike. Okay. Yeah, with the loop, the Dark Orb grows faster. 33. Well, I can do a Recursion here. Yeah, let's do Recursion, Cool-Headed. Okay. Then Rainbow. Is it almost enough to kill? I think it is. Melter, and then... Oh, no. It's so close. Actually, one of my thorns deals enough damage to kill without me taking any damage myself. Good. Doom and Gloom, Recursion, Charge Battery. I will skip all of these. Doom and Gloom might have been interesting for AoE damage, but does require... Actually, would have been great in this fight, huh? Does require extra energy, which I don't really have here. Let me seek... I kind of want to seek the Rainbow so that I can do Chill, then Rainbow. So that way I still have a Dark Orb, I mean. And then, wait, so I have 28... Yeah, let's do Boot Sequence. Actually, and do Defend. Yeah, no reason not to. Alright. Alright, lots of incoming here. Sunder is 34. That is actually enough to get rid of this guy. Okay. Then I can do Auto Shield, Sweeping Beam. Have a Turbo. Let's do... Actually, let's do Turbo and a Defend just to trigger the letter opener. Okay. Alright, 20 incoming. I'll do Loop, Cold Snap, Strike. And I guess I don't think I need to play the Recycle. Let's wait. Taking a little bit of damage. This guy's coming back to life. Yeah, maybe taking that Doom and Gloom would have been a good idea. Defragment is good. Yep, let's definitely play that. Do I want to do Dual Cast? I am fully defended with the Charge Battery, so let's do a Strike here. I would love to get the Dark Orb up front, though. Lots of incoming here. Let's do Barrage. No, Compile Driver first. The Streamline. Let's do Barrage. Then Cool-Headed. Okay. And then, if I do Zap, it gets rid of this guy. Scrape might give me a Turbo. It did not. Okay, I'm fully defended. I just need to deal 8. Actually, not even 8. Because I have the Lightning Orb, right? Yeah, so I think I have enough. Alright. This ended up not being too difficult. Good. Okay, right, a regen potion, which I might drink soon. I already have this. Don't need the Storm. Rip and Tear. I don't think I need... Well, I do have a little bit of strength. Let's take the Rip and Tear. No card removal. Alright, so there's no way I could have gotten the Highlander modifier, because I only had the card removal when I had Chops. That was pretty much it. That's actually really unfortunate. Let's do Auto Shields, Chill, Boot Sequence, and Rainbow. Okay. Allows me to be fully defended there. That was not a bad opening hand. I drink the regen potion now. No, I think... Well... No, I think I can save it. Alright, let's do Rip and Tear, Charge Battery, Defend. Okay. Right, not happy with how much damage I'm taking here. 32. Anything I can seek here? There's a Sunder, but that's not going to be enough. Streamline? I probably should upgrade the Seek there. Defragment is not bad. Let's take the Defragment. Let's do Defragment first and Cool-Headed. Then Sweeping Beam. I should have done the Auto Shields first, then do Compile Driver. Turbo Skim. I can do Cold Snap Recursion. Not that far from being able to get rid of this guy. Let's do another Turbo, Strike, and then 2 defense. That is enough to get rid of this guy, right? Beautiful. Still haven't gotten Overkill yet, right? Let's do Bullseye, Dual Cast, Zap, Barrage. I should have... Actually, that's enough to kill, right? Got Mango. Pick up Race Formation by 14. Very nice. Gives me the Well-Fed modifier, at least. Recycle, Cold Snap, Rebound. Already have... Actually, if I'm not going for Highlander... Wait, I still have 2 duplicates, right? I still have the Turbo, the extra Turbo, and the extra... Was it Skim? I think Rebound, right? No. Wait. Auto Shields, right? That was the extra card. There's a very small chance I might be able to blow Handler, so let's skip this one. It's a very small chance. I need to get the... Yeah, I need to get the Peace Pipe here, which I didn't. Fine, fine. Should I take the Blue Candle? Capacitor's not bad. Yeah, obviously I can't go for Collectibles on the... Well, actually, great. If I knew I could get a Recursion Collectibles, I would have taken it, or not removed one, right? Alright, let's take the Blue Candle. Unplayable Curse cards cannot be played. Whenever we play Curse lose 1 HP and exhausted. Oddly Smooth Stone, such come with 1 Dexterity. And Medical Kit, unplayable status cards cannot be played. Whenever we play a status card, exhausted. Alright. And let's also grab the... I mean... Yeah, let's take the Capacitor. There's no way I can remove another card, right? Yeah. Let's take Recursion, White Noise, Core Surge, Sunder. In terms of cards, I think the Strength Potion is pretty good. And should I do Magnetism? Might as well. Let's also do Swift Strike. Wow, yeah, I'm leaving a lot of points on the table here. Because if I did to go for Collectibles, I would have at least won, and I would have had Inscripted in. That's a bummer. Alright, let me upgrade the Seek, because now we can seek something like Turbo and the Skim together. Okay. Alright, Dono Deca. Let me drink the Regen Potion here, drink the Strength Potion. I'll start up with a... yeah, Chill. Then Melter, Barrage. Boot Sequence. Let me see what I can draw. I need a little bit more block. Auto Shields, beautiful. Then do Boot Sequence. It's a shame I can't do the loop. Let's also get rid of the Wraith. Okay. It's a shame I can't do the loop. Very unlikely I'll be able to break this one, but let's give it a try. 26. Even if I play all defensive cards, that's going to be 12, 20, 24. So there's nothing I can do. Unless Scrape gives me... Well, actually, I'm not sure what Scrape would have to give me. Yeah, it didn't give me anything anyway. Alright, fine. Okay, yeah, ultimately, there was a chance to maybe break the Act 1 boss. If I got lucky, I don't think I really had a chance against the other bosses here. Let's do Capacitor. That's nice. Cold Snap. I think maybe if I can't perfect this one, maybe my goal would be to at least try to get Overkill now that I have Capacitor. So I should be able to get a lot of Frost Orbs. Hopefully that'll help. Let's do Auto Shields. I don't want to do Dual Cast. I'll lose my Frost Orb. So let's just do Magnetism here. Okay. Maybe my focus should be to survive, because that's not going to be easy. My Bless is a little useless here. Should I rebound the Cool-Headed? No, let's do Cool-Headed. Fragment is pretty good. Let's do that. So I have 16. Let's double defend here. Okay. It's a shame I don't have the loop active yet. Right, lots of incoming here. Anything I need to seek? Turbo Recursion? Yes, that's not a bad idea. Let's grab the Turbo and Recursion. Play the Recursion. Then do... Master of... No, let's do Skim to reshuffle. Okay. Then do Turbo. Mind Blast is 40. That's not horrible. I could recycle it for more energy too. Let's recycle the Mind Blast. Okay. Get rid of the Curse. Alright. Then do Master of Strategy. I should have counted cards. I feel like that was a lot of cards played there. Alright, let's do Recursion, and I can play all the strikes and then the Sunder. Okay, that was actually not too bad. Alright. Another 38. Let's do Barrage to get rid of the backliner here. Okay. I can get rid of the Dazed. Let's do Swift Strike. I don't think I'll do Zap. Let's do Rip and Tear. And do I want to do another Magnetism? Why not? Okay. So I'm going to take a little bit of damage here. Actually, I have to be careful not to lose too much HP. But hoping that I can get the Dark Orb up front. So let's rebound the dual cast, I guess. Yes, rebound the dual cast. Then do Discovery, which gives me Boot Sequence Turbo Darkness. I don't think I need the Darkness. I think I need the Turbo either. Well, let's still take it. I can do Dazed. I don't think I'll do the Rainbow either. Okay. Alright, so here I will need a little bit of block, and unfortunately I didn't get any. Let's do Secret Technique, the upgraded Auto Shields. Yep. Alright. Then do Enlightenment so I can play the Sunder. Okay, then do Scrape. I might have considered defending a little bit more. Hopefully this will be fine. I should play the dual cast too. So now I'm down to 13. That might not be easy to defend against. Let's do Loop, Cold Snap. And should I do Violence? No, I think I'll wait. Really hoping to get... I mean, I'm not that far off from being able to get Overkill. I just have to defend a few turns. There is a Recursion, that's good. Let's do Thinking Ahead and put a Compiled Driver back, I guess. Then do Recursion. Defend, defend. Yeah, that should be enough. Okay, I don't think I'll do Metamorphosis here. I also have Thorns. Just need to get the Dark Orb up front and then to deal enough damage with it. Alright, there's a Recursion, that's good. So now the Dark Orb is up front. Then do Finesse. Okay, I have to wait. Yep, let's at least get Overkill. I should be able to get the Lightspeed modifier too, right? Okay, can I defend here? Auto Shields is 19 plus 16 is 535. Yep, I should be fine. Actually, with the defend, I definitely am fine. Get rid of these two. Okay, and now the Dark Orb is able to deal more than 100 damage. Beautiful. Alright, so I just need to evoke it, which I can do with the dual cast. Awesome. At least I got Overkill. So that's some good news. I did miss pretty much everything. I only got the Act 2 boss, right? Oh, wow. 800. Did not even pass the 900 threshold. Oof, that is horrible. Alright, so I only perfected the Act 2 boss, and that's only because it didn't attack me for forever. I missed the both Highlander and Collector bonuses. I could have had at least one Collector bonus. I don't think I saw a second one. Maybe one with a Streamline. I also guess was desperately hoping to get Pauper. I didn't get that, although I'm not sure if the rare cards made a difference. They might have helped a little bit, but yeah, I think Pauper might have been doable too. So yeah, basically only perfected one thing, got Overkill, Librarian. Also, if I did go for Collector Monsters, I definitely would have had the Insignificant modifier. Well fed, at least thanks to the relics. I think everybody would have gotten that. Lightspeed, yeah, the only things I made an effort to get was Lightspeed and Overkill. Yeah, that is pretty bad. That is probably the lowest winning score I've ever had. I mean, I did survive. The lowest surviving score, I should have said. Yeah, it is somewhat late in the day, but I'm barely in the top 100. Let's see. So yeah, I'm tied for 80th place. Then you have Cyberfox with 859. That's, well, 25 points more. I guess it does indicate that things were difficult. Then next 878. Okay, actually looks like people had trouble. Because it does not... I don't see any of the other familiars other than Cyberfox and Grimgoth. Grimgoth does have a great score. 1003, that's amazing. That means he must have perfected at least one boss. Maybe more elites, maybe a few bosses. I do think the Act 1 boss was doable. If I got in the dual cast in the right turn, that would have been enough. Maybe going for Collectimus would have fixed some points. Yeah, great score from Grimgoth. Congratulations. Let me know in the comments what you did. Let's review the scores from yesterday. Alright, so yesterday was a silent run with the Chimera, Vintage, and Deadly Events modifiers, and I did okay. Some people did much better. You had Gemino here with 1481, which is a pretty decent score. Now, Gemino only perfected 9 of the 9 elites he fought. He missed that he just accidentally missed an Act 1 boss. One elite, I mean. So nothing he could have done there. That explains the 10-point difference to most others, at least with a multiple of 25. But yeah, was able to perfect all of those, got all the bosses, went for Highlander, and was able to get Librarian. I actually missed the Librarian modifier, only ended up with 28 relics. relics, and I think that's because I took the Busted Crown, which significantly, made me not be able to choose a lot of cards, and I suspect other people didn't, and so they were able to get Librarian. And then Gemino also was able to get Overkill as well as Pauper, but missed the Lightspeed modifier. And then, yeah, Gemino, just like me, was surprised about the fact that the Guardian ended up dealing damage to me. If I had perfected the Guardian, that would have actually been a great score, right? Yeah, so it would have 15-16, which would have put me in, 26th place, but yeah, unfortunately I didn't. And then I think, the answer is basically the Guardian, if you kill it with if you have a lethal blow, then the Thorns don't impact you in terms of the score, even though I think it is a bug, right? Because the Thorns technically, I mean, visually too, you take the damage, then you kill. But yeah, I think in my case, I had a Skewer, and the first hit did not kill. The second hit or the third hit killed, but I had already taken the damage. So I think that's the explanation. But yeah, so great score from Gemino, top 40. Then you have Pelz with 1443. Oh, actually, I should mention before I get to Pelz, there's a new commenter who mentioned Cromwell, who mentioned that he had 1471. I'm not sure which of these two it is, so yeah, let me know in the comments which one it is you, and I'll highlight you going forward. Mentioned that he went for a very aggressive Shiv plus Rage deck, which is interesting. Did not go for Pauper, mentioned that Pauper is boring, which I do agree with, but I think Gemino was able to pull off Pauper, and as a result was able to get a higher score. Alright, next you have Pelz with 1443. Pelz perfected 8 of the 9 elites, missed the Greminob. And actually, the fact that Pelz perfected 9 elites and also didn't mention that he got Mr. Machine makes me think that the only people who were able to get an extra elite were the people who on Act 3 skipped an elite to get 3 question mark rooms. Because that way, I think most of us were able to get Mr. Machine and then also were able to get an extra elite. I think that's the only explanation. Pelz also was able to get all the bosses. Mentioned that after Act 1, he was worried about Slavers in Act 2, so he did take the Apparitions, which means he was able to get 1 collect bonus, but no other collect bonuses. And then also mentioned that he skipped the Act 2 boss relics because all of those were bad for the score. And yeah, I think that, as I just mentioned, the Busted Crown definitely hurt my score because I at least missed Librarian because of that. Pelz barely got Librarian and also was able to get the time modifier just by a little bit. And then, yeah, mentioned that he was disappointed by how few shivs there were yesterday. Only saw 2 curses total. Then next you have me here with 1416. I perfected 9 of the 10 elites, missed the Act 1 boss I just mentioned, perfected the other 2 though. Got Overkill, Mr. Machine, and Highlander. And actually, someone noticed that I was a little bit sick yesterday, and every time I speed up the game and cut off the mic, that's usually when I'm sneezing, and it's a very loud sneeze, so yeah, I'm feeling much better today, so yeah, hopefully the speed ups don't bother you too much. Then you have Goldberry with 1411. Goldberry perfected almost everything. Also decided to go for Apparitions. Ended up with only 1 collect bonus on them. Only saw 4 curses, which is interesting. I think a lot of other people did not see as many. Did not get Pauper. Mentioned that it was much more fun taking rare cards, and I can definitely see that. Then you have Alex with 1393. Next you have Roland, barely in the top 100 with 1348. Missing the top 100 just by 2 points, you have Grimgoth with 1346. Grimgoth perfected 10 of the 11 elites, missed the Act 1 boss just like me, and also instead of Highlander decided to go for Apparitions, ended up getting only 1 collect bonus, and that he mentioned that might have been a mistake. Missed the Mr. Machine modifier, which also surprised me because that means that he didn't maximize question mark rooms. He mentioned that he ended up with 11 perfected elites. Or, sorry, 11 elites total. I guess he perfected 10 of them. So I wonder if that's a typo or if he was able to get 1 extra elite somehow. And then also mentioned that the best card yesterday was the Well-Laid Plans. He also bottled the Predator, which helped a lot. Ended up with only 2 curses like a lot of others. Those curses being Pain and Normality, so that's a little annoying. But did have fun yesterday, so congratulations. And then you have David with 1341. David mentioned that he perfected 9 of the 10 elites. All the bosses other than the Act 1 boss, just like me. And also did take the Apparitions to get 1 collect bonus. Missed Overkill and Combo, but was able to get Mr. Machine for not too bad of a score. And then Steven here with 1319. Steven is actually the author of the mod that highlights all the names, so I'm always thankful for him for that. Anyway, that's it for yesterday. Let me know in comments what you did for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.